Hello, and welcome to the new YouTube channel. For those of you that know me, I'm a very hairy person, and my original YouTube channel focuses on all the content related to my hairiness. For those of you that know me even better, I'm an avid gamer, and I've been so my entire life. I have a particular fondness for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The Super Nintendo was not my first console, but it was the one I loved the most in my childhood. It was definitely a memorable Christmas experience in 1991, when my parents bought us what was the most in-demand item of the holiday season, a brand spanking new Super Nintendo with 6 games to go with it. I considered this the last Christmas because I was 9 years old, and having 2 older brothers, they broke the news that Santa Claus wasn't real. Once my parents found out I knew, it was with a sigh of relief that they said they would no longer be doing any big Christmases. So, the last best Christmas of my childhood was the year the Super Nintendo was released. As for this channel, I'm definitely a retro video game collector. As you can see, I already got quite a head start on the SNES collection, and since that's the console of my childhood, that's the one I'm going to be aiming for a complete retro video game collection. At this moment, I'm sitting at about half the SNES collection. We'll be tracking that as we go along throughout the channel, and hopefully I complete that very soon. I'm trying to make a dedicated game room space. When my wife and I decide to set roots somewhere, sometime in the future, I'll be able to show off my awesome game room. I also love games so much that I like to review them, and I started this segment back on my old channel under Retro Reviews. I'll be continuing with that, and these are basically just full-on reviews of Super Nintendo games that I love so much that I've played them over and over and over again. I like to focus on the original content areas that Nintendo Power would cover, things like graphics, gameplay, story, and sound. I also like to be a completionist when it comes to some games, so the reviews might be a little bit long, but I'm definitely not this completionist. The goals for the channel are to talk about the importance that gaming has had on my life, and how it's had an impact on our world. I'd also like to focus on things other than just the Super Nintendo, because I obviously play many video games. I've played a lot of different games throughout my life. I'm also going to be talking about how being a gamer has better equipped me for this world, and the future of this digital world that we've yet to see. I'm going to be going to different retro game stores, retro game conventions, and just focusing on all things video game related. But I'll definitely be talking about the SNES. I'll be talking about how great this console is. I'll be talking about all the different games it has to offer. I'll be talking about Castlevania and Contra, RPGs and Metroid. I'll be lavishing over the captivating stories created in 16-bit glory. Super Mario World, the groundbreaking FX chip, and the graphics this machine delivered, Capcom titles, Konami titles, the multiplayer fun this machine has to offer, the soundtracks that are straight up bangers, release titles that still shape the industry today. This is the SNES. Subscribe and join me on my journey. Thanks for watching.